So today we're doing something a little bit different. This is Kate. We've gotten a lot of requests for her to cook one of my recipes in front of me while I judge, and I thought, let's take it a step further. We're both going to cook something together. The same thing, the exact recipe of mine. We're gonna compare plates and see how we did. For today, we are making a steak sandwich. It's basic, but there's also some level of culinary flair. There's intention and there is technique involved. Technique! Kate,
Hello.
Where are you on the spectrum of cooking? Like, where's your skill level at right now?
I haven't picked up a knife in like 8 years.
You've picked up my knives. Can you show everybody today how to properly hold a knife? I showed you how to do this, so I know you know how.
You put this here, and then I know you do this, so you don't cut off your fingers.
That's not bad at all.
Right?
Yeah. So the recipe I chose is pretty simple. I think she's gonna be fine. I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised. I also don't know if my ego can handle losing.
I think I'm gonna win, just to mess with you.
There's not really a winner or a loser.
There
for the
is
record.
absolutely winners and losers.
Oh, all right. If we're gonna play that way, okay.
I'm not going down without a fight, honestly. It's my competitive
Somebody's
spirit.
losing a finger today, and that's all I have to say. What is this?
Spinach.
One last thing before we get started, let's talk about skill sets. We've got searing, properly cooking something, we've got how to properly toast something, making a basic sauce, knife skills. The whole point of this entire moment is you're gonna follow along verbatim with me, but hold on. You're not just gonna follow along, fellas.
Oh my God, no!
So here's how we're doing this, all right? We're both gonna run through this recipe. You can't look at me. You're just gonna follow along to the sound of my beautiful, voluptuous, luxurious, manly, sexy voice. We have our steak. We're making a steak sandwich, right?
Yes. Sorry, I didn't know you were talking to me.
Are you ready to start?
Yes.
Get your pepper. You see that?
I was gonna make them into a French.
Don't look over here. You're not supposed to look over here. Get behind. What do you think this is for?
I don't know.
What do you think this is for? Give me your pepper.
My pepper.
What does she have? What does she have?
I have a pepper.
Oh my God. The bell pepper. Because I'm the only one with the stove, I'm gonna roast these real quick, okay? You put them directly on the flame. I'm gonna charge
Do you
you.
need help?
I don't need help. This is just placed in here poorly. Who put this in here? Okay, so these are roasted. Kate, here's yours. You have some foil, put it on the foil.
Wait.
Take the pepper on the foil, all right? And then wrap it in the foil, all right? Place that to the side, that's gonna steam.
Here's me wrapping it.
Now, we've got some mayo here. So in that bowl, you're gonna add about half a cup of mayo, roughly.
What does half a cup look like?
Bro,
I think it's gonna look like this.
you're gonna have to figure it out.
I think this is more like a cup. I don't know.
We have some mustard, okay? This is Dijon mustard, a little bit of spice. Okay, so of your Dijon, it smells nice. You're gonna add about a tablespoon and a half to 2 tablespoons into your mayonnaise. Cool.
Wait, a tablespoon and a half or half a tablespoon?
A tablespoon and a half. Yep. Get your chives. So slice your chives as thinly as possible. Nice and thin. We don't want them chunky, we want them thin. Sounds like she's going really fast. How are you matching my speed right now?
I told you I'm a pro.
Do they look good?
Yeah, they look great.
Kind of annoyed at the speed. Put the chives in your mayo. Chives in. I don't know what's going on over there.
We're really trying our
Right,
best
so the
over
chives
here.
are in.
No,
You get a little bit of pepper, a little bit of black pepper. Crack that in there. Nice and coarse. I like it coarse. Oh, and one more thing. Get your garlic head. And we're just gonna separate out 2 cloves of garlic. 1 and 2. How you doing over there, bud? Got your garlic?
Yeah, we're doing great.
Excellent. So just give those a light tap. That's how I like to loosen skins. There's a lot of ways you can do it, but a tap is gonna get those skins to pop right off. Cool. 1 garlic clove peeled. And then now, the next garlic clove peeled. Now get your mayo, which now has the mustard, the chives, the pepper, and finally get that microplane of yours.
Wait,
right
what am I
here.
doing with the garlic?
You're peeling it. After you've peeled it, you're then going to grate it using that microplane into your mustard mayo. How you doing over there?
I'm doing great.
So once that's grated, get your spoon, add some salt to taste. You want this to be nice and punchy, so, don't be shy. Get your lemon.
You're going so fast, I need you to take a deep breath.
Vikram, tell me if she looks over here. Somebody get
No, Vikram, don't.
a tickle gun. I'm gonna tickle you. Okay, so I was gonna say a taser.
This does not look right. I just need a minute.
We don't do that around here. So take your lemon.
Wait, I didn't even put the salt in there.
Slice off a cheek. Make sure to salt it. You wanna make sure that, you can add salt in a second. Okay, slice off 2 cheeks of the lemon.
Was that where I cut it?
Yep. Squeeze those cheeks into your mayo. So stir that all together. All right, and then that's it. It's a very, very easy mayo. It's thick, it's viscous.
Look at that chunk.
All right, this is what it looks like.
Look at those chunks.
Get your onion. We're not gonna dice this or anything, we're just gonna slice it into nice little rounds. So turn it on its side. Are you cutting it already?
Yeah, I know how to cut an onion.
If you cut it too early, you're gonna screw yourself, bud. Okay, so turn it on its side. You've got your root here at the top. Just cut the top off like that, okay? And we're gonna cut this into like little rings.
Oh, shoot, I'm glad I didn't start.
And we only need 2 of those. We don't need a bunch of them. This is enough to serve like.
I just cut the out of my finger.
Wait, really? Are you okay?
Look, it's not that bad.
Oh, scared the shit out of me, dude. I thought you ut your finger off. That's not funny.
Okay.
Dude, that sounded like her finger went off because that knife I just sharpened.
You did not sharpen this knife, it's so dull. The
like a dull
video
knife
does
to you?
not lie.
So get your foil of pepper, you got that? Now the skin's charred, but if you literally just rub your finger down, notice how the skin comes right off. Yeah, so then so do that, but then use your paper towel to sort of like wipe it off. Wipe off all that charred bit. We're cleaning them, isn't that so pretty? Now we need to take the seeds out. So cut the top of the pepper off, just a little bit, right? I can see those seeds in there. And then cut down the length of the pepper, sort of opening it up. It's like surgery. And then cut around the inside of that pepper to sort of open it up, spread it out into one long piece. The top and bottom you don't need, that's trash. So instead we're left with this guy. We got our long piece of pepper flesh, and then we're literally just gonna slice that to nice little batons, ribbons, if you will. And if you slice them properly, they should look a little bit like this. You know, you got little joints, little batons, little flappy men. Okay, so put those in a bowl once you've sliced them all. Are they in a bowl?
No.
All right, got my leaven, got my olive oil, and I've got my salt. Now, from there, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. That's kosher salt. I'm gonna take just one of those cheeks of the lemon, not the whole lemon, just a little cheek of it. Okay, that's gonna go in. And then a nice, generous sort of drizzle of olive oil, and then just toss those together. Get it nice and dressed. Let those sit to the side and marinate. Okay, so get 2 of your onion slices. Really, you only need 1, so you can just pick your favorite one. And take off the skin layer, but leave the rest all together. So you're just taking off 1 layer, the outer layer, okay? It should look like this. I gotta use the stove. You have a stove top, so you're good over there. Turn that on to medium high. You're gonna add a little bit of oil to the pan. Coat the pan nicely, right? Just enough to coat the bottom, about 2 tablespoons. Is it getting nice and hot?
I don't know, maybe.
We're just gonna wait for that to get ripping hot. You have your onions ready, almost? Okay.
Do your fingers look gross from the pepper?
Well, no, because I wiped them off.
Oh. Oh no.
Smoking?
Yeah.
Cool, so it's hot.
Oh,
so
is that
add
hot?
your onion. Oil doesn't steam. Hey, that's a good sound. Mine's still, my pan is taking its time.
What do I do with it? Oh no, it's popping.
All right, my oil's hot. I'm gonna add my onions. This one's actually not hot enough. I don't know what's wrong with my stove right now. Like, this has been heating for how long? Okay, now we're gonna let that sear for about 2 to 3 minutes, untouched.
I flip it back over?
TJ, are you helping?
No.
No helping. I'll let you know when I flip mine.
I already flipped mine.
Is there good color?
Yeah.
Is it brown?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, season it with salt then. I'll wait for mine to cook.
I don't know what I'm doing actually.
Now I'm seasoning it with salt to taste.
Bon appetit. Does the green mean it's raw?
Huh?
Does the green mean it's raw?
What are you saying?
Does the green mean that it's raw?
Green. It could just be really fresh or, yeah, I mean, I suppose. We're bruleeing onions.
We're bruleeing onions. I don't know what's going on.
If you think it's done, go ahead and pull it.
Ah! Ow! And just salt that.
We have our onions, all right? They're not completely raw. They're not like completely cooked. They're, you know, a little bitey, and there's some caramelization on the outside. That's how I want them. Now, your pan, you can set to the side. Okay, so we got our lettuce. Take it out of its bag, put it on the cutting board.
Dude, this is like in a...
That's okay, and then you're gonna
Excuse
take
my-
your knife and cut it off. Cut the entire piece of lettuce off. You have your steak, all right? Get some paper towel, just one sheet, okay? And just dab your steak off so it's nice and dry, all right, Kate? No wet. You have it on your board, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so start heating your pan, over medium-high heat. To your pan, you're then going to add 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of oil, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan, nice and good. Get your salt and pepper ready, because you're gonna season your steak. Okay, I got my steak right here. Always season your steak right before it goes in the pan. Never like let it sit with salt. Again, what did I say about water, right? God damn it.
What if I already salted it?
Salt. Okay, so season it with salt generously, kosher salt. That's my favorite choice, especially for a steak. All right, so we've got salt on that end pretty generously. Some pepper, whoa, pretty generous. Rub that in. Other side, more salt, nice and generous. Don't be shy, all right? You want a lot of salt on a steak, Kate. Now we got our salt and pepper, it's all rubbed in. Get the sides nice and gathered up, all right? Steak's looking beautiful. Pan's looking nice and hot. Now, we're gonna add our steak to the pan and sear it for about 2 to 3 minutes. All right, so our pan's nice and hot. Steak goes in. Kate, don't look, please.
I'm not looking.
All right, so steak is searing about 2 to 3 minutes.
Ah!
This is my favorite part about cooking a steak, is this. All right, so put your butter in the pan. Tilt the pan, baste with butter. You're basting it.
Ow!
And you're just gonna do that until it's medium rare. So take your steak out, put it on your cutting board and let it rest.
Now I get tones?
Yep. Okay.
That's the first steak I've ever made. Wow.
Okay, your steak should be nice and medium rare, so let that rest. Don't touch it, don't cut it, just let it sit and do its thing. Stop looking over here, get over there.
I miss you.
Pan on the stove, once more, one last time, all right? Place it over medium heat, all right? And to that, you're gonna add 2 of those pieces of butter I gave you, 2 or 3. Get your bun, and then just cut that in half as evenly as you can. You know what I mean by in half, right?
Hot dog or hamburger?
Hamburger. Once your butter's melted and bubbling, you're gonna place your buns directly in that pan.
Fun fact.
No.
Wait, I worked at a fast food restaurant and I was the cook. They only put me on bread because that's the only thing I knew how to do.
So then this should be your best product then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
Buns are toasted. Look at that toast, it's beautiful.
Oh, they're really burnt. Ooh, did not do well. They're really burnt, it's fine.
We have our steak. Now go ahead and cut that rib cap section off. That's the sort of outer layer. You'll notice 3 pieces. There's that tail on the far right if it's facing you, or far left. All right, cut the tail off. All right, and then we've got that rib that sort of surrounds the steak. Cool. Now you can slice this a number of ways. I'm just gonna slice that guy against the grain. Nice and sort of, I would say like a 1/2 inch thick, all the way down the whole thing.
Okay.
Cool.
Wait, sliced. I cut it off. I cut off the tail, so now what do I do?
We're gonna just slice that centerpiece, just into nice strips, about a 1/2 inch thick.
Wait, strips?
Yeah, like
But
slices.
I thought this was supposed to be a hamburger.
So I've sliced these into strips. These are a bit long, so I'm actually I'm gonna remove 2 of these and then just cut the rest in half. Real quick, look at this beautiful medium rare we got going on here. Look at that. So place that to the side and we're ready to assemble our sandos. Cool, so clean off your knife, clean off your board. Assembling the sandwich is very easy. Okay, you're gonna get your mayo. Now put your bottom bun down first, cut side up, all right? And then now we're gonna get our mayo sauce, our mustard mayo that we made earlier. Put a couple nice spoonfuls on there, spread it around so it's sort of coating the bottom bun nicely and evenly. Look at that, that's a gorgeous color, is it not? Don't you just wanna kiss that or something? So from here, we're gonna add our lettuce, break off some pieces of lettuce, line your whole bottom bun with little pieces of lettuce, make it look beautiful, Next, get your peppers, all right? Layer on as much as you like, as much or as little as you want. Peppers on the bottom bun, yes? So next step, we're gonna put the steak on. Make it look just absolutely
Am I supposed to be touching with my bare hands?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, we got our beef, our beefus.
Is it okay if it's super thick?
Yes, that's what you want. Last but not least, all right, is your onions. Those nice, beautifully caramelized onions. Not caramelized, but charred. Don't put all of them, just put as little or as many as you like. You don't need a ton. I feel pretty good about that amount right there. You're gonna add 1 more good dollop of sauce on top of all that, all right? Spread it, let it kind of just fall naturally all over the meat. It's gonna look absolutely lovely, right? You do it right, it's gonna look beautiful, all right? And then a little tiny bit more on your top bun. I like a lot of sauce, all right, guys? Some people make fun of me about it. I like it. Now, finally, your top bun. This is the moment of truth. You're gonna crown your king, all right? Top bun goes straight down onto your sandwich to then complete your beautiful steak sandwich. I mean, look at this. It's stunning visually in every way. This is my steak sandwich.
This is my steak sandwich.
The moment of truth, how do you think you did? How do you feel?
It's a sandwich.
Do you feel good about it?
Yes.
Let's unveil it. I'm ready. Reveal. Look at that, that looks great. Yeah, that looks so good. Look at that.
Your sandwich, look, they're friends.
Let's
So
do
you're
it.
saying I did a good
I
job?
think you did a very good job, yes. It's tasting time. Now, got my sandwich, we got your sandwich. We're going to rotate and taste each other's sandwiches. So grab a piece. You're gonna have to hold it together. They want to fall apart naturally, so.
Cheers. Make them kiss.
You. This is pretty goddamn solid.
Really?
Yeah, this is very good.
Oh no. That was really good.
So what are your thoughts? You want to switch, see the difference? Next one. So the first thing I noticed with mine, it's much messier.
Mine is not as messy.
Not as messy, that's true. Immediate thoughts.
I like the sauce on yours a lot better. Adds a flavor to it. I think mine's a little bit dry.
Your sauce is dry? Your steak is cooked nicely. It's a perfect medium rare. That's true. I'm not even joking. Seasoned well. The only thing I would say is the bun was toasted too quickly. So the bun is ice cold, only a little bit of toast. But honestly, that's a good sandwich and I would eat that and I would pay for that. So we have two different sandwiches. Mine, hers. This was never really a versus, more so how well can she keep up with only verbal instructions, and I think you did very good. I really did. So this was a win-win. This was a double W.
What I learned today in boating school is that I am screwed if me and Josh break up and I have to cook my own meals.
All right, folks. I'm happy with these results. You should be proud. So with all that said, if you enjoyed this video or you learned something, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you for coming. Bye.